Thanks, Christine. Big news for the UNT Eagles because for the very first time in UNT history, spring enrollment is over 40,000 students. That's 40,806 students to be exact. UNT has accepted more than 39 new graduate students and over 62% more first-time college students than last spring. Despite the pandemic, UNT is ahead of the game nationwide. Let's continue those safety precautions to keep those rates up. Back to you guys at the desk. Yes, Michael, consumer prices have risen to their highest levels in over 30 years. While economic officials assure us that the climb is temporary, the trickle-down effect of rising gas and grocery prices will affect everything. But how did we get here? Most investors point to the pandemic, which has put the brakes on an already unpredictable economy. So much so that the stock market fell after an 8-day winning streak on Tuesday. Are you struggling with slow internet? Well, then you better speed over to the Texas Education Agency's website because today is the deadline to receive free high-speed internet services. This is a new program throughout Texas. Spectrum and AT&T are distributing high-speed internet services to homes of students and families in need. A scientific breakthrough has made it into the light. The world's first malaria vaccine has been endorsed by the World Health Organization. According to the WHO, the vaccine should be given to children in Africa. The organization hopes to limit the spread of the disease. Tomorrow is the big day. If you're a registered voter but you didn't get to participate in early voting, then go ahead and cash in your ballot in the Texas primary election on Tuesday. A Texan federal judge is blocking the state's new 6-week abortion ban. Some may see this as a challenge to Roe v. Wade. U.S. District Judge Robert Pittman is allowing abortions after noting fetal cardiac activity. Texas abortion clinics say the procedures will resume for now. The state attorney general's office claims it will appeal and is likely to win in higher courts. While Denton students are excited to be back in the classroom, they also worry about not showing up on time due to late buses. But there's a reason these buses have been late. I had the chance to speak to some UNT students. Let's see how the pandemic is affecting public transportation.
Caitlin Youngblood wakes up, gets ready, and is out the door on class days, only to find herself at the bus stop, waiting, and waiting.
The thing about me is I always like to be early just in case something might happen.
Youngblood is not alone. Sophomore Emily Cruz says a late bus makes students like her look bad in front of their professors.
I understand when the bus is a few minutes late, but when it's 20 minutes late, there's no reason for that to happen.
But that very reason is the shortage of bus drivers, an issue that has gotten even worse since the pandemic. DCTA is actively seeking bus drivers, yet it is difficult to find new hires because drivers need to work overtime due to shortage. DCTA's Melinda Bartram says they are doing what they can for the betterment of Denton public transportation, which includes running a new kind of service.
To address the driver shortage, DCTA chose to reduce the frequency on a few of the specific routes that we run, and those routes are number 4, 21, and 22.
Yet buses still arrive late, and students are left waiting with uncertainty.
Whenever I look around campus, I see all these students waiting in the heat for the bus, and you don't know how long they've been waiting there.
It would make my life a lot easier if the buses were always on time. Just sit here and wait like I'm wasting valuable study time. And I wish that they would show up on time.
Chanel Young, NTTV.